Good evening, everybody, and welcome to day 4 of the Nerd³ Awards 2025. My voice is starting to go, so I can't do the introduction, but I can talk about wonderful video games, and today is no exception because we've got two wonderful video games that I fucking hate. An odd category, this one, but these are two brilliant, wonderfully well-made games that I just fucking hate and abandoned both, right? These are two games that probably are not getting through the Rockno final, I'm saying that now, but they're two brilliant games that I just fucking hate. Of course, it's Silksong, and of course, it's Blueprints. Now, Silksong, the sequel to Hollow Knight, is a game that I'm playing the first, few hours of, and I'm like, this is fucking great. Oh my god, visually, scrumptious. And the gameplay, it's so tight, and the weird downwards jumping thing. It's so good. Oh my god, I'm having such a good time. And then, you get near the end of Act 1, and you go, am I being bullied? I feel like I'm being bullied. This game is bullying me, and the boss at the end of Act 1, let's just say, what's the opposite of a delight? A big pile of poo. The boss themselves is absolutely fine to be a well-designed boss, but has a 2-minute run back that you have to do every single time. You die to the boss, you then have to do 2 minutes of the exact same platform as you did last time to get to that boss. Right? That's not fun. That's just irritating. And it's punishing in a way that is just not... having to do the battle again is the punishment. The enemy's health bar going back up to full is the punishment, right? Even Elden Ring puts fucking save spots before you go into a boss fight that you can restart at, so you can just play the actual game and not do these stupid fucking platforming bits. But I fucking persisted, and I beat that boss. I beat that goddamn boss, and I put the fucking switch down, and I went, fucking hell. That was fucking exhausting. And then it exploded and killed me after it had died. And I went, fuck this game, but I'm not letting this boss beat me. So I went and beat that boss again. It took another fucking hour or two. I beat that boss. I go in the next area, and I can't save because they've drained all the fucking reusable currency out of me that you need now to save on benches. And I eventually find a bench, so I'm like, maybe this one will be a thing. And a fucking spike trap that you can't fucking react to in time just activates and kills me. And I go fucking 7 years back, and I went, you know what? No. Fuck you, Silksong. You're beautiful. The combat's great. The bosses are really beautifully designed, but I'm literally done with you. And then, on the other hand, the Blueprints. Now, the Blueprints is a puzzle game. It's a randomly generated house. You kind of choose which rooms appear, and you have to solve the puzzle of the house. You have to get to the final hidden room. And I loved it when I first started playing it. I was so in. I was like, this is great. This is such a wonderfully clever idea, the building of this house and trying to get all these bits and pieces there and sort of working out how the RNG works to try and give yourself better chances later on and all of that sort of stuff. And I was so into it. And I got as far as the final door. And I was like, I know how to unlock the final door, right? I know what to do. I worked out the steps of how to get to the final door and unlock it and get to, I assume, the next stage of the game. I didn't think that was going to be where the game ends. I think there'd be a bit more than that. It felt a bit like Animal Well, where it's a game where there's layers upon layers of stuff to discover, and I felt like I was in that first layer. But unlike Animal Well, you can actually do that first layer. I 3 fucking runs in a row, it just didn't spawn the specific room I needed in the specific place. Because this is a game that relies on RNG and having the random chance of things appearing, and it meant that I couldn't get the thing in the place where I needed it to do the thing to open the door. And I'm like, I know how to solve a puzzle, but I'm not allowed. It's like having a crossword in front of you that you know the solution to, but there's no such thing as a pen. And maybe you'll be delivered one. You roll a dice, and if you get a 6, you get given a pen to fill in the crossword. And I was like, wah! And after 3 or 4 just rounds of not being able to solve a puzzle that I knew how to solve, I just went, you know what, Blueprints? Fuck you. Fuck you, I'm done. I'm out. I'm bailing. This is irritating and smelly and rubbish. But I didn't actually actively hate a large majority of the process, so I'm going to put Blueprints into the next round. Fuck you, Silksong. Fuck you and your terrible fucking punishing design that I hate. I beat Melania. Fuck you, Silksong. I'm a god. You can't treat me like this.